Hi, this is BJ Hathaway here in Augusta, Georgia, and welcome to the Hogan Pivot Drill Part 2. So why would we want to try to emulate this great golfer at impact? Well, because he had the best pivot in golf, best ball striker in golf, and so if we can help create a better pivot, we're going to get better results, right? So let's look at a couple things. Common things we see: 1948 on the left, 1965 on the right. We're going to see Mr. Hogan was always in his spine angle at impact, so his distance from the ball was always perfect. We're going to see that his hips were always turning on a slant and always turning through, so his body wasn't stopping. So that allowed him to create this consistent condition here with a bent right elbow, which kept his lag in the golf swing. So that's the reason why we want to work on this. So let's look at another drill that we can do to try to make our pivot work better. So this one, what I've done is put just one of our logo alignment rods through the front of my belt loop. And you can see most of it's hanging out towards the right side of my body. So what I'm going to do in this drill, what I'd like you to do is feel like you're going to get the club trapped on top of this alignment rod, which is going to show you, are your hips moving enough or are they too slow? Okay. I'll just play this a little bit at normal speed. Okay. So pretty simple drill. Let's look at it from this view, just setting up. You could do this with an old shaft or whatever you have available. So you can see I'm forcing my hips to lead and actually drag my arms into the downswing, which is trapping the golf club on top of this shaft. Now if we just stop, we can see hips are on a slant, right elbow still bent, spine angle still intact. So this is something you could easily throw into your practice routine. Of course, you can't hit balls with this, but it's a great way to train. Okay. And here's one after trying to get the feel of the same thing without the marker or the shaft in the belt. Trying to feel like the hips actually drag the arms down and through so that we can get the hips to lead. So if you want to keep your spine angle back, if you got this whole early extension thing going where your hips go forward and out towards the ball and you lose your spine angle, you lose your right elbow bend, you lose your right wrist bend, you flip at it, it's all because your pivot's not staying active enough. It's not leading through the downswing. So I would work on that as first of all with the marker through the belt loops. Then I would try to do about 20 or 25. Take a break, stand up for a second, do about 10 without it, then hit one golf ball. And then go through that, if you could, like 5 sets. That'll start to create a different feel in getting that pivot more active so that we can get the best pivot we can create.